Hi there, how are you doing? My name is Martha Fraser, online business mentor and upcoming author of Courage to Shine. So this is the first video in the series helping you get really clear on how to create your first online program. So as I said, when I created my first program many years ago, I literally just on a Friday night, I went and did it. And it just really shows, literally, if you put your mind to this, you can really do it. But what I have learned in the last couple of years to actually build that audience, to actually build the income, and not when I first did it back in 2012, I made some money. I put it in my PayPal account, and great, that was brilliant. But you know what? If you want to build a business, if you want to build real income, then you need to actually have a bigger and better strategy. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. So the first thing you need to get really clear on is, what is it you want to sell online? You know, what problem are you solving? Who are you trying to help? Who is your audience going to be? So it's really important to get really crystal clear on who your audience is. Now, unfortunately, this is the boring part that nobody ever wants to do. But let me tell you, if you do this first part really well, you will get so clear on your program, on how to sell it. You'll be so thankful that you actually took the time out to do this. So I want you to think about first of all, what is the problem you're trying to solve? How long are you going to be able to solve that problem for that person? So is it going to be like a 4-week program, a 6-week program, an 8-week program, a 6-month or a year-long program? And if this is your first program, my advice is to keep it short. My first program was a 12-week program, which, to be honest, in hindsight was too long for my very first program. But knowledge is power, and I took that step and I learned it. I learned the lesson. So for you, I would love you to think about, okay, it's my first online program. I'm going to do it in maybe 4 weeks. People love quick wins. They love to solve a problem quickly. They love to see, okay, do this in X amount of time. And unless you're going for a higher end program, you know, a high ticket, high price program, you're probably going to be more experienced, and it's probably going to be a much bigger venture. So I don't think you're at that stage if you're watching this video. But if you are, maybe connect with me on another level and I can help you with that. So get clear on what your problem is. Get clear on the problem you're trying to solve. Who are you trying to help? Because anyone who comes to kind of creating an online business, they normally have a passion deep inside of them, or a problem that they've lived through, and they don't want anyone else to live through that problem. So get really clear on how you can help other people who are perhaps like you, not fall through the same pitfalls that you fell through, and really get past that point. So what is the problem you're trying to solve? How long is it going to take you to help people to solve that problem? And who are the people that you are trying to help? So who is your audience? So what age range are they? Excuse me, what sex are they? Where do they live? Is it locally? Is it internationally? Is it global? Do they have kids? Do they have hormone problems? Do they have health problems? What exactly is their problem? What kind of car do they drive? Like, you may say, Martha, why are you asking me this question? Well, right now, as your video mentor and you're listening to this video, you need to take note that everything you write down about your audience is so important, because perhaps the wording that you're going to write down right now is the wording you're going to use in your videos later on, in your Facebook ads. You know, so perhaps you might say, hey moms, are you just sitting in your family wagon, you're having a coffee after dropping the kids off, you're exhausted, you know, so you're taking note of all these details and information now. So really get clear on who your audience is, what job they do, what's their pay, where do they hang out online. So you might kind of go, well, what do you mean, Martha? So what I mean by that is basically, what websites do they hang out on? What social media do they use? Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, Pinterest, Periscope, Blab, whatever flavor of the month is currently out. So get really clear on that information. And then you really need to understand, what is your business goal? What's the business goal that you're trying to um, basically solve? So for yourself, you need to get really clear on how much money do you want to make from this program. So is it 2,000 euro, 10,000 euro, 50,000 euro? What is it? How much is the program going to cost? How many of those units do you need to sell to make that money? And get really clear on your numbers. Okay, so that's a lot to do for the first video, but I just want you to maybe, as anyone who knows me, my best piece of advice is put on the kettle right now, grab what I call the best tool in the whole world, and it's the pen. Because a fantastic lady once told me that when the pen hits the paper, it turns the pistons in your brain to on. So basically, what I would really love you to do now is put on the kettle, grab a pen and paper, and just watch back over this video and just sit down and start taking some notes. And over the next 3 videos, I'm going to be telling you more information about how you can create your first online program. And I'll also be telling you how I can support you if you need more help with this, because it is a journey. And sometimes, you know what, you may be well able to go and do this on your own, and I wish you all the best of luck. But if not, if you need my support, I've been doing this for years and I've been teaching others to do the exact same. And it's amazing where people get stuck. It's amazing where people get frightened. And what I always say to people is that it's not just, you don't just have to learn the buttons to push. You don't just have to learn the strategy, but what you also need to learn is the buttons to push inside. So what do you need to learn about yourself to bring you forward, for you to be an online entrepreneur, earning 100,000, earning 500,000, earning 1,000,000, earning 10,000, whatever it is you want to earn? Who do you need to be that person? Now, I know that may sound like a hell of a lot and you're just starting out on that journey, but believe me, after the journey that I've been on, I've realized that for me to get to where I need to be, I needed to change too, and not even change, but I just needed to be myself more. I needed to shine more. I needed to be myself and be fearless and put myself out there. And that is one of the hardest things on this journey that you're going to have to learn. So I'm going to be telling you how I can support you on this journey if you need my support. So I look forward to the next video. Go and put the kettle on, get out your best tool in the whole world, and start taking notes on the problem you're going to solve, who you're going to help, where they hang out online, and all the details. Go and do a mind map about the person you want to help. And I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you then. Bye now.